So what's up? We're at WWET 2020, and the moment is here that I've been waiting for about a year. I mean, we went to the Ridgid experience, and we saw this thing in production.
Yeah, great job keeping a secret, man.
It was so hard not to talk about it, really. So what's cool about the Ridgid experience is that we see products that aren't even put out on the market yet, and they will get our feedback and utilize that feedback. So when we were there, I told them that we needed an adjustable handle, we needed a curvature. I took this thing up and down the stairs.
Yeah, you didn't just tell us,
like
you were showing
20
us.
times.
Up and down, up and down. I loved it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So with this curvature, it actually is gonna help you bring this 306 up and down stairs a lot easier.
Absolutely.
You're not gonna have to bend down as much. With the telescopic handle, it's gonna be easier to where not one size fits all, right? I mean, there's different heights that people have, so I think that's what's awesome about this is it goes up and down, it's adjustable to your height. A couple other things, you know, with the 102 and the 204, yep. We had issues with the cable strapping, and you guys actually resolved that issue or concern that we had in the field with the 102 and 204.
You know, that's the magic of Ridgid and what we love about you guys,
yeah.
Especially getting to talk to you guys like this. But it wasn't just the things you can see. If you go inside, putting the cable in and out, replacing it if you ever have to is a lot easier, yeah. Based on your feedback. So that's, you know, when we bring you to the experience, we hope you guys have a great time. We hope everyone has a great time, but we learn so much from you, and it's not just at big events. It's right. Every day in the field. Yep. It's talking to you guys, direct messaging. You know, the relationships in this industry are what make it such a fun place to be.
Absolutely.
And you guys give fantastic feedback, and I think this is a great example of listening to you.
Well, what are the key features to the new 306?
So when we did the 102 and 204, we couldn't keep up. We couldn't keep them on the shelves, and we'll admit that. The response was fantastic, but the thing we heard again and again is, I need 100 feet. I need it to go clean out, and I want to do bigger pipes. Yep. So you got up to 2, you got up to 4, and now you got up to 6 inch with all the advantages of Flexshaft. You can use it with a camera, it's clean going in and out, wipe it down. So all the benefits of Flexshaft, and now you got a whole family from 1.25 to 6 inch pipe. A lot of capabilities.
Yeah, so and we have a built-in motor with this, yep. Which is fantastic. I know everyone that I know is super stoked about the built-in motor, and it's not just a regular drill that you bought off of another company to put inside of this, right?
Absolutely not. No, this is from the ground up, all internal, a lot of research, development went into that motor, and it's gonna give you lots of run time and get through those blockages. And that 3/8 cable is really good. You can get into tougher routes now, right. And longer runs, and you know, a drill wasn't gonna power what this is gonna do.
No, heck no. So what kind of tooling do we get with the new 306 when we purchase it? I see this new head. Yeah. This is pretty cool.
This is the penetrating head. So this would be an accessory.
Yeah.
So you get 6 inch chain knockers there, so you can do all the jobs, get into the larger pipe. But we're really excited. There's a whole new line of accessories coming out, okay. That's going to allow you to do more things, more jobs. And these penetrating heads get into it and help you get through it so that the chains can hit that high speed and do their job.
And I'm excited about that because when you think about Ridgid drain cleaning, all the accessories that you have are crazy. For the different retrieval bits, yep. Root cutters, all those things. Thank you, sir. You walked right through our video. Awesome. So anyways, we're really excited to see what's going to come out with this tooling for these bigger machines. And the motor in this, I can't wait to get this on my vehicle because honestly, I don't like putting my drill on my 102 and my 204. So this is built into it. Yeah. It resolves an issue for me that I have, so.
Yeah, and you know what, I fully appreciate that, but the great thing about the drill was it allowed access for everybody.
And it does. Yeah, it really does.
And so you can pick it up, power it yourself, and you know, we don't talk about this, I know it doesn't affect you guys too much, but it allowed for a global launch. Because when you think about it, motor standards all over the world are tough. Yeah. So we got to launch the 102, 204, same day, all around the world, because you can find an 18-volt drill anywhere. Yeah. So that was part of the advantage for making it fast, quick, because you know what we're trying to do, especially with this, we didn't talk about it, but this price point at $44.99, you know.
That beats everybody else in the market.
And so what we're trying to do is bring Flexshaft just mainstream, make it accessible to everybody.
Yes.
And put it on everybody's truck.
And that's what I would totally agree with. Your launch for the 102 and the 204 was honestly marketing genius. It really was.
Oh, we got a good team.
You got it at a price point to where it allowed Flexshaft to get to the masses.
Wasn't even
and
a
not
decision,
just that,
right? Yeah.
is open their eyes to a whole new drain cleaning experience. And it's a learning curve, right? We had issues with that, and Ridgid totally took that head on, and we tried to do so many videos on using a clutch with with the 102 and the 204. Everyone was snapping them because they're not educating themselves on the new way of drain cleaning, and I think it's so important that you guys have pushed that boundary, and not just on the product itself, but teaching the new age of drain cleaning.
Well, it was interesting. People have been doing drain cleaning for decades, right?
Yes.
And the whole industry had to relearn it a little bit.
Oh yeah.
You know, with a drum machine or a sectional machine, you want to drive into things, but with Flexshaft, it's all about speed and
completely different.
Torque is not your friend with Flexshaft, and people were trying to clean like they did. And what we did with what you guys did in the videos and putting out the information sheets, just use the clutch. You let the tool do what it's supposed to do.
Use the clutch, don't jam, it's not a forced entry.
But we had
use the tool to work.
The whole industry needed a bit of a re-education, us included. You know, our labs look different. You know, it's a whole different animal, but if you use this right, it is an awesome new tool in the toolbox, man.
Awesome. Well, we really appreciate it. You know what? Let's talk about how accessible this is to get in and out of your vehicle.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I know there's a bunch of different handles and stuff like that. Why don't you pinpoint those to me? Because I actually don't know all those yet. This is the first time I've seen this in person, so.
Well, like you said, we have the handle telescoping and bent in, so it really helps get it on stairs. And it's got a really nice balance point. If you get it up on those two wheels, how you're gonna push it around, it's almost, I mean, it's real easy to push around, but if you wanna get it in a truck or a van, that's why these are here. So what you do, if I can recreate it a little, is you put this up on the tailgate, and then you lift that
this side, right?
And if you think about it, so if this is up on the tailgate, you can lift it up here, and then we put another handle
right there,
right down here.
Awesome.
So it's a one-person lift. It's a bigger machine. It obviously weighs a lot more, but you load it in your van or the back of your truck. Use this as your first handle point, use that as your second, and roll it on in, and then you can lift it up or leave it like this, whatever you want to do.
Now I'm going to kind of go back a little bit to the pedal design. What kind of pedal do they have with this machine?
The foot switch?
The foot switch, yeah. It's an air hose, right?
Yep. So
what was the idea with using an air hose for this machine?
Well, obviously we did the GFCI because when you're doing drain cleaning, you know, not only regulations, but you're around water, so you want to be safe. But it's all the same theory with the foot switch. We use air with the drain cleaners just to add not another piece of electrical power anywhere in a job site. And these air switches, we put the best one we have on there, and it's really convenient, and people have been using it for years.
I've used the heck out of air switches with other brands, I'm not going to name them. But their hose cracks all the time. And so that's one irritating thing to me. But if you get a good hose, then you're not going to have that problem. And this seems like a really stretchable and durable hose, different than other hoses that I've seen. So I appreciate you not using the same kind of hosing. Because that means a lot to me.
Well, it seems like a little thing, but this could ruin your whole operation. And you need it to work again and again.
Absolutely.
So air for the safety, keep the electrical away, and this is tried and true. We've used it on machines for years and years. I really like that one, and I think it's going to make operation, because with the 102 and 204, we get that you're holding one hand with a drill and pulling with the other. With the 3/8 cable and the kind of lines and the distances you're going, you want two hands.
Yes, absolutely. Well, thanks for giving us a breakdown on this, Wyatt. Fantastic new piece of equipment with Ridgid. Thank you for your innovation and listening to the users. Check out the Ridgid experience. They just released the new Ridgid experience that is going to also engage with apprentices that are out there trying to get into the industry. I think it's a really cool thing that Ridgid's doing that, because we need to entice the young audience to get into the trades and give them the support that's deserving of them getting into it.
And you know, they're the future. We all know that. We're bringing them up, and actually our relationship with Greenlee, Ridgid and Greenlee are together now, and we've got Green Apple Labs, which we're spreading out all over the country to include plumbing now. So we're really we've always been involved with the trades and bringing people into them because it's all our livelihood. But it's going to get even more impactful now, because we're going to have a whole program and two really powerful brands. And let me just say thanks to you, and thanks to everyone, Mechanical Hub, OG, Devin, and it's just what I love about this industry is you guys are a whole new force, a whole new piece of the media, but you're not just doing it to get on the camera, get on the show. You guys all know exactly what you're talking about.
Right.
We can talk tools, we can talk the industry,
Appreciate
and it makes me really proud to be a part of this industry. We're moving into the future, how we communicate, all these social channels, but it's fundamental. It's just good customer service. It's good relationships.
Yes.
And Ridgid is really proud to be a part of it. And thanks for being part of the journey, man.
Yes, thank you.